Some car names make sense, some don't. The Nissan Armada is one example of a car whose name perfectly reflects its size, shape and purpose. The Armada is a big, burly, rugged sport utility vehicle. The numbers tell the tale of this car's capabilities. Weight? Almost 3 tons. Ground clearance? A little more than 9 inches. Maximum towing capacity? 8,500 pounds. Fuel capacity? 26 gallons. Cargo capacity? About 95 cubic feet, with the second and third row seats lowered. Horsepower? The Armada's V8 engine is rated at 390 horsepower, with 394 pound-feet of torque. Passenger room? 7 or 8 people, depending on whether the car is equipped with a bench seat in the second row or 2 captain's chairs, as our 2018 Armada Platinum was. The first and second rows have ample room for adults. One set of numbers isn't very big. Fuel economy. The Armada is rated at 13 mpg city, 18 highway. On the plus side, the gasoline it guzzles is regular unleaded. Our Hermosa Blue Armada was priced at $63,545 with just 2 options, the captain's chairs in the second row, and carpeted floor mats. The base model, with rear-wheel drive, starts at about $47,000. The Armada is a near-luxury SUV with a heaping helping of DNA from Nissan's premium SUV, the Infiniti QX80. In Platinum trim, its standard safety features include intelligent distance control, intelligent forward collision warning, lane departure warning with intelligent lane intervention, intelligent blind spot intervention, intelligent backup intervention, intelligent around view monitor, intelligent cruise control, and intelligent rear view mirror. What does all that intelligence mean? Basically, it means the car's safety systems will do more than just warn the driver of a hazard. They'll intervene if need be. For example, the intelligent blind spot intervention actually will help steer the driver car back into his lane, rather than letting him ignore the warning lights and potentially sideswipe the car next to him. Such systems make sense in such a large vehicle. However, the Armada's lines of sight generally are pretty good, providing an extra layer of accident avoidance. While the Armada's climate control, infotainment and navigation systems closely resemble those of lesser Nissans, the technology is of a high order. How's this for alphabet soup? AM/FM XM CD MP3, with 5 USB ports. In addition to a navigation system viewed on an 8-inch screen, the Armada Platinum features Bluetooth hands-free phone connectivity and text messaging assistant, Nissan Connect services, and even a family entertainment system with 2 8-inch WVGA color displays. With unexpectedly light steering wheel touch and a smooth, quiet ride, the Armada delivers reassuring performance on the highway. But the car is too big for easy handling around town. Still, it's close to ideal for people who tow boats or horses, venture off-road occasionally, or live in places where ice and snow are common impediments. Alternatives include the Chevrolet Tahoe, GMC Yukon, Toyota Sequoia and Ford Expedition.
Subaru has unveiled the 5th generation of their all-wheel drive Forester sports utility vehicle at the New York International Auto Show. The new Forester will debut with a set of new features, including the driver monitoring system, Subaru's first-ever driver recognition technology designed to detect signs of driver distraction or fatigue. The vehicle will also include reverse automatic braking, which is designed to help avoid collisions when reversing and reducing damage in collisions. Other core technologies include the latest generation of the EyeSight driver assist system and an optimization of X mode, which controls the engine, transmission and brakes in poor driving conditions. Specifications for the Australian Forester will be announced in the second half of 2018, with the vehicle expected in showrooms around September.
The 2018 Green Car of the Year, Nissan's Leaf, is without a doubt the best-selling electric car the world has ever seen. Since its introduction on the market in 2010, Nissan this March said it sold some 300,000 units and received an extra 20,000 orders for the new generation. On Friday, the carmaker announced yet another milestone, this time in Japan, 100,000 Leaf delivered to customers. Asako Hoshino, Nissan executive in charge with Japanese operations, said, "We're excited to reach the 100,000 vehicle milestone for sales of the Nissan Leaf in our home market of Japan, and this wouldn't have been possible without our customers, who have embraced this great car." Encouraged by the success of the Leaf, Nissan already said it would launch 8 new pure electric vehicles, including a few intended for China, as it eyes total sales in the segment of 1 million units by 2022. Of those 8 models, 3 will be intended for the Japanese market, the carmaker said on Friday, together with no less than 5 new e-Power models. By 2025, the move would mean that half of the vehicles Nissan sells will be electric or e-Power models. In recent years, the Japanese automotive market left little room for new models of combustion cars to prove a success, mainly because the country's car pool is already saturated. But if the Japanese don't buy ICE cars because they already have some, they would most likely buy an electric one to replace them. To further attract its customers, Nissan also announced it would create a new store format, which would be expanded globally. Car-sharing services, probably the most promising source of additional revenue for carmakers, is also a target on Nissan's radar. In Japan alone, the company plans to increase the reach of its e-Share Mobi program from 30 to 500 locations by the end of the 2018 fiscal year.
Subaru of America reported the best March U.S. sales tally in its history, with sales of 58,097 vehicles thanks to the all-new Crosstrek. It's the brand's hottest star, having its best March ever and its best month ever. The 2018 Crosstrek remodel is paying off big for the Japanese automaker. Crosstrek was up 88.2% over the previous March 2017 with 13,400 units sold. The complete remodel is paying off big for the brand as consumers respond in a big way. The new crossover almost caught Forester, which had 14,616 units sold in March. Last month marked the first time Crosstrek has topped 13,000 units in a month. It's not just US sales where Crosstrek is hot. Subaru Canada reported Crosstrek sales were up 102.1% for the compact crossover's best March on record. Australia hasn't reported March sales, but the new generation Crosstrek recently took home Best Oz Roamer 2017 SUV under $45,000 by the Specialist Recreational magazine and website. Just like in January and February, the only other vehicle in Subaru of America's stable of all-wheel drive vehicles to post a gain for March was the 2018 Outback with a 5.7% increase. Both models are helping Subaru start the year with the best first quarter in the history of the company. Subaru of America reported year-to-date sales of 149,703 vehicles, a 3.8% gain over the same period in 2017. Subaru Corporation just unveiled the all-new 2019 Forester SUV in New York, which will make its dealer launch this fall. The revamped Forester will keep the momentum going, and the new 2019 Ascent 3-row family hauler will hit showrooms this summer, which should also help Subaru smash its 9th consecutive yearly sales record. To start the first quarter, The big story for the Japanese automaker is the all-new 2018 Subaru Crosstrek. Consumers are responding in a big way to the second-generation compact crossover as it sets new records to start the year. It could pass Forester as the second best-selling vehicle in the lineup.